Election offices all across Colorado are busy counting ballots already. So far, more than 2.1 million Coloradans have turned theirs in. Denver 7 political reporter Megan Lopez takes a closer look at how party affiliations have changed over the years and how voters are making decisions.
Inside the Denver election headquarters, the sound of democracy in action. Thousands of votes already cast, with thousands more on the way. 2020 could be a banner year for voter turnout in Colorado.
Recently, I decided to go back and look at the voter history from 2014.
That's Sandra Fish. She spends her days delving into the data of politics.
You've got more than 500,000 new voters. Most of those are 40 or under. Most of those are registering as unaffiliated.
But there was also a lot of movement within parties themselves.
You have 250,000 voters who have switched their affiliations since 2014, who voted in that election.
There's a lot of reasons people might switch parties.
MSU Denver professor Robert Preuss says for Democrats, the party switches didn't amount to much, but Republicans lost more members.
But a lot of it has to do with ideological positions. And so folks that either feel that their party has moved away from them or they personally have moved away from their party.
Meanwhile, on the CU Boulder campus, mathematicians are taking a closer look at how voters combine their private research with what their peers are saying to make a decision. They found there are two types of people: hasty pickers and deliberate deciders.
People in these groups make decisions in waves, where the quickest person to make a decision will end up triggering a wave of decisions in a bunch of their friends that tend to agree with them. So this would be like somebody announcing on Twitter who they're going to vote for. That may trigger, hundreds of other people to think, well, maybe I should vote for that person too.
The authors found hasty voters might give their peers the push they need to make a decision, but too many could cause a wrong result. So
groups are sort of most efficient in making decisions when there's a mix of hasty decision makers that tend to make decisions fast.
Affiliated voter or not, hasty decider or not, voter turnout is high in 2020, and so are the stakes. Megan Lopez, Denver 7.
And be sure and stay with Denver 7 throughout election night on Tuesday for our 360 coverage. We will have local cut-ins every half hour here on Denver 7 alongside ABC News coverage of the national races. Plus, we'll bring you live coverage on Roku, Android, Amazon Fire, Apple TV. That's all from 6 to 11 p.m. All you have to do is search Denver 7 to start watching for free.